Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review The Hangman, which is a new horror film coming your way from writer-director Bruce Wemple. And this focuses on a father, a middle-aged black man who's a door-to-door salesman, Leon, who takes his son on a camping trip, and his son goes missing. And Leon is harassed by backwoods rednecks who are extremely racist. And he gets caught up in a whole entire conspiracy relating to this entity, the Hangman. And honestly, the strongest piece of this film is John Woods, who plays our main character. He has a lot of personality. He deals with some of the emotional moments well. He's funny. Actually enjoy watching him in the movie, compared to a lot of the other performances that are so one note. Like, the redneck guys that he runs into make Deliverance feel extremely subtle, because it's just, they're so horribly written and obnoxious and ridiculous. They just come out of nowhere, and it's just like, so much of the outer commentaries of this film are so blunt and just so obvious in the way that they're portrayed. And it just doesn't really have the same impact. And also, they get drowned out in a very convoluted screenplay with so many working elements and characters that so many of these threads just feel completely needless. But there are moments where it's like, this film might be setting up some interesting and creepy elements. It's trying to lean into that folk horror kind of feel with this hangman entity, and even trying to set up some reasoning behind it, and it just doesn't really click all the way. And it's never really scary in the way that it's trying to be. Like, the hangman has a pretty generic look to him, and it never really captures the fear that it's trying to. And you can definitely feel like some of the sound mixing is just so off-kilter that it takes you out of the movie instead of making you scared more. And there's so many moments where it's like, it's really trying to be scary, and it just doesn't have that oomph. It doesn't have that impact, that tension and suspense. But overall, I think this film has some promising pieces to it, a good, entertaining leading performance, but it just gets bogged down in so much half-hearted kind of thematic exploration and a lot of convoluted threads trying to pull together. And by the end, you're just kind of like, I don't know if this all really came together to create an effective and engaging enough story for this to really have the impact that I'm sure Wemple was going for in his script and through his direction. But those are my thoughts on The Hangman. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.